Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on 90 Day Fiance Season 10 Episode 8. It's titled Do You Take One Another? It's a stupid title. I'm here to say, okay, 2 days ago, I just came back from a 12-day cruise, and I'm also sick. You can hear it in my voice. So right now I'm trying to play catch up on all my shows. And it may take me a little while, but I will get caught up, okay? Alright, so let's get started with Sophie and Rob. So they're back together again. Sophie went home with Rob. Oh, my makeup I look dark because I put on some dark makeup. I haven't unpacked my bags yet from the cruise, and all my makeup is packed up. So I had to put on this old makeup that I had from way back when, and it's darker shade. So that's why I look dark. But it's all good. Anyway, so okay. Sophie and Rob. So they're back together. Sophie went home with Rob. The next day he rented a house on the beach because he felt guilty for looking at naked girls online. Sophie is happy because she doesn't have to go outside to use the bathroom. It's an Airbnb on the beach and it has a bathroom. So next they go on the balcony, sat down around a fire pit and had dinner. And he apologized again for looking at naked girls online. Next, Sophie goes to a cafe to FaceTime with her mother. And she told her mother that she is back with Rob. And she told her mother that she tracks his location. And she's been doing it for 3 years and he doesn't know anything about it. So her mother tells her that she plans on coming to California to visit. In about 2 or 3 weeks, she's coming to California to visit. And Sophie tells her mother, you gotta be nice to Rob, don't be mean to him, be nice to him. And that's the end of Sophie and Rob. Next is Gino and Jasmine. Gino is home assembling the steps for the dog so the dog can get on and off the bed without struggling to jump on and off the bed. And that poor bastard Gino, he don't even know he's in trouble. Jasmine comes home from being at the salon with Gino's cousin-in-law, who told her Gino had a bachelor party behind her back. Jasmine told him that she's not upset that he had a bachelor party. She's upset because he didn't tell her about the party. So now Jasmine wants details. She wants to know how, why, where, when, and who was at this bachelor party. But Gino lied to Jasmine. He said he didn't ask for any dances and he didn't touch any of the girls. But the producer showed us a clip with Gino at the strip club with his ass in his face, and Gino spanking booty, and a girl practically with her legs on his shoulders, and him bent over being spanked. And I don't understand why he lied to Jasmine, because Jasmine is going to see the show and she's going to see what he did. But even though Gino dumbed down the fun that he had at the stripper club, he made it appear as though he went out with family for innocent fun. But Jasmine gets upset anyway, and she starts to yell and cry. And every day she finds a reason to yell and cry. She always got to get her little crying scene in. So she called him a liar and told him that she does not want to marry him. He told her that he can't marry someone like her who gets angry and upset all the time. Gino told her that she is overreacting and she's out of control. He told her she needs help. She told him that she needs a ticket back to Panama. She always threatened to go back to Panama. So they argue some more. Then she removes her engagement ring and throws it on the floor in front of him. So she yells and screams and cries some more. Then she goes downstairs, sat on the couch, and start bawling her eyes out some more. And that was the end of Gino and Jasmine. Next up is Nick and Devin. So Devin and Nick, they fly from Korea to Memphis, and they meet Devin's parents at the airport. The parents seemed happy to meet Nick. And Nick noticed really quickly that he is the only Asian in the place. And I think he's terrified. That's the end of Nick and Devin. Next, it's Justin and Nikki. They're still driving on their way to meet Justin's parents. They get to the house. Justin introduced Nikki to his stepfather. The mother greeted Nikki very warmly, and she met the mother already. This is the first time she's meeting the mother, with the mother knowing that she's trans. So they all sit down to drink and eat and chat, and Justin's mother said in her confessional that Justin suffered mentally when him and Nikki broke up, and it took Justin 2 years to overcome the stress. So then the mother showed pictures of Justin when he was a child, and a couple of pictures of Justin and Nikki when they first started dating, and Nikki looked like a natural woman. I don't know why she messed with herself, but in the picture, she looked like a natural woman. She looked beautiful. I don't know why she messed with herself. Now she look crazy. Nikki and Justin are laughing and talking, and they're having a good time. And everything is great. Next, they started talking about Justin leaving for the States. And the mother got upset and started to cry because the last time Justin went to the States, it was a disaster. So she's worried. So Justin and the mother, they go outside to, so that she can compose herself. And then when they come back in, Nikki asks the parents how did they find it in their hearts to accept her as trans. And they said that, well, the father didn't really say much. The stepfather didn't really say much. The mother said that the times are changing and they have to change with the times. Basically, that's what she said. And then Nikki asked the mother for her blessing to marry Justin. I never heard, are they engaged? I guess they are engaged. So Nikki asked the mother for the blessing, and she gave them the blessing. And so far, everything is good for now. Next is Ashley and Manuel. Manuel is annoyed that Ashley drinks a lot of coffee. He thinks it's expensive and they don't need he thinks it's an expense they don't need. So, of course, they argued about that, and they're in the car driving, and she had the nerve to call a friend or her sister and complain about the argument that she had with Manuel while he's sitting there beside her in the car, and she's talking in English. That's so freaking rude. And he realized how rude it is. In his confessional, he said he acknowledged how she was brutally speaking about him in English to her friend. And then she's crying, talking about, oh, we argued about coffee and I'm not sure about this relationship and all this bull. So the next scene, Manuel and Ashley, they meet her friends at a candle store where they make their own candles. And they're sitting down talking. And they talked about planning the wedding. And they talked about what Ashley has done to make Manuel feel at home in the U.S. And then they start talking about Ashley sending money home to his people. And he tells her that Manuel told Ashley that she has to send $300 monthly home to his people. And he's pissed that the friends are getting all involved in his business. And I don't blame him, because they need to mind their own damn business. And Ashley do need to send money home to his people, because he was in Ecuador making money and supporting his kids and his mother and whoever, and now she brought him to the States and he doesn't have a job and he's not going to be getting a job anytime soon. So she needs to pick up the slack and send money home to his people, his kids, his mother, the people he was supporting before she pulled him out of Ecuador and moved him to the States. So she needs to send that money home, and she don't need to be bitching and griping about it either. So anyway, Manuel got upset and stormed off. And that was the end of Manuel and what's her name? Ashley. Last but not least, we have Clayton and Anna Lee. They are bathing the guinea pigs. And they're talking about how the sister was rude to Anna Lee. They're saying the sister was saying Anna Lee wants a green card. That's the only reason she's with Clayton. Clayton wants the Anna Lee and Brandy, his sister, to spend more time together so they can get to know each other. So next, Anna Lee goes outside to FaceTime with her mother. Apparently, her mother knows the reason that she's in the States. Her mother knows that she's there to be with Clayton. She tells her mother about Clayton. She tells her mother about the apartment. She tells her mother about the guinea pigs. And she tells her mother about Clayton, meeting Clayton's sister. Then the mother starts crying, telling Anna Lee that she left her for a boyfriend. And now she's all alone and she's lonely. That's just the mother manipulating the daughter. This woman's a grown-ass woman. She can move to any damn country she want to move to and be with any man she wants to be with. But the mother is sick. The mother is sickly. But Anna Lee is a grown-ass woman. She can do what the hell she want to do. You know? So Anna Lee feels guilty that she left her mom, but hey, she's in the States now. What you gonna do? So, next, Anna Lee and Clayton, they meet up with Clayton's sister, Brandy, at an apple orchard to pick apples. And to give, Brandy a second chance to be nicer to Anna Lee. So they pick apples, and the sister apologized to her for her bad behavior. And then Anna Lee wrote a message on her phone, which Clayton translated to the sister, and it basically said that I'm here to be with Clayton. I didn't want to come here. I wanted to stay in Peru, but he didn't want to come to Peru, so I came to the States, and I'm not here for no green card. My mother is sick. I wouldn't have left my mother and come to the States for a green card. My sick mother and come to the States for a green card. I'm here for Clayton. So then Brandy, the sister, apologized again to Anna Lee and gave her a hug. Next, Clayton took Anna Lee to a hotel to have sex. He put out the fake candles, he pulled out the lube, and he pulled out a Rubik's Cube. Anyway, Anna Lee shot him down. She did not want to have sex with him, and that was that. He tried to give her a little massage, but then she said she was tired and she went to sleep. And that was the end of that. He did tell her that he had blue balls, and he tried to explain to her what blue balls is. She told him that was nasty. He said he wanted to show her. She goes, no, that's nasty. I don't want to see no blue balls later for that. And she didn't have sex with him. And that was the end of that. This is the end of my review. Princess on a Pillow here. Thank you so very much for watching. Bye.